How you doing, man? Thank
Good.
you.
How
I
are you?
appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah, of
Seriously.
course.
All right, this looks good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm happy.
Good.
Good job.
I figured you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm just gonna grab some batteries and let's just in case. Do you? By the way, do you drink coffee?
No,
You don't?
no. I'm one of the rare few that don't. My grandma told me it stunted my growth when I was growing up. It
Oh yeah, I see how much stuff your girl.
never.
They're talking about this. I have my hand over the microphone just because I'm gonna wait until I don't want to say anything that. But there are 6 people watching. Yeah. It has analytics. How many now? 7. take my hand off the microphone, so just they'll be able to hear you if you talk.
Test, test. Oh. That's it. All right.
Representative Gill, we can hear you. That was really beautiful. Is American in the house? Is Boston in the house? Is Choir in the house? That's what I'm talking about, Mia. All right, let's bring it back to 3, voices on to 2, and 1. Good morning, parents. We welcome all of our guests this morning, and we welcome all of our scholars who are participating in this event. We are really excited for this final round of trivia, as well as those of you who will be performing this morning. This is our time that we set aside to celebrate Black History Month, as we acknowledge all the things that have been done from many, many years ago till today. Some of you have spent time studying a lot of the facts that Mr. Higgins has shared with you, and I hope that it's not just today that you remember this information, but you continue to hold tight to that so that it can actually make a difference in your lives and cause you to make a difference in the lives of someone else. So please don't just take this information for granted, but actually consider all that it means for what we have for ourselves today. You have an education, you have a school that you can go to. You have a school that, although the majority of the students here are Black and Hispanic, you still have more options than you had in the past. So we are grateful for all the things that our ancestors did to get us to this point. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to ask Mr. Higgins to return back to the mic to take us further in our program. Enjoy.
Good morning, Bronx Frederick School Scholars. Good morning, Bronx Frederick School Scholars. Good job. All right, so today, as Mr. Ellis said, we're going to have a celebration. We're going to start with Ms. Smith and the choir. We worked really, really hard to put together a selection together. So Ms. Smith, please come to the front of the choir. So we can begin. Ms. Smith.
Yeah. We were up at 9, but it's gone down to 7.
Lift up your voice and sing was publicly performed first as a poem as part of a celebration of Mary Anthony's birthday on February 12th. Principal James Weldon Johnson wrote the words to introduce his honored guest, Booker T. Washington. The poem was set to music sung by Johnson's brother John in 1905. Stony the road we trod, bitter
for Black History. So I would like to have Maria, Robert, Lisa, Jessica, So, guys, also, they're all going to perform. Let's save our snaps and our claps after everyone is done, okay? So, only the people I just called up, please come up. We'll start with Marion. Marion, what's up? After Marion, we go.
Is America free? Racism. Racism. Is that what whites do? I'm called nigger, but what are you? It's easy to say, oh, I'm free. What are you really? Are you motivated or determined? Is life easy? Wait, we all had a chance, but end up to be crackheads and poor. Wake up, man, confidence. Be the next one to change lives. Martin Luther King once said, I have a dream, and made the dream true. I have a dream that one day we will all be free and push through without being stopped. I'm black, so I'm killing. You're white, so you're our Mexican. Blacks are too stupid to make it to college. But are we really? Why is it that the black material is being stolen? They say success is the key to college. What about knowledge?
The 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment gave African Americans freedom. But as everyone knows, rules are made to be broken. Have you noticed that police brutality has been aimed at mostly black people? I guess they were raised by the KKK. Speaking about the KKK, studies show that it isn't even considered a terrorist group like ISIS. Or maybe everyone who was surveyed believes that they were doing the right thing. You know the irony of the situation? Most of American culture comes from other cultures, like Latin. Yet Mexicans are being deemed illegal immigrants. Why doesn't America look back at its history books and say, hey, wait, aren't Americans the real legal immigrants considering they kicked out Native Americans? Native Americans are still being discriminated to this day, being called savages. The presidents say we the people, but who are the people? Americans? Other cultures? Citizens? We have Black History Month and MLK Day, but do we really mean those moments of silence? Are we showing appreciation? Or some of the white citizens just want to show how much of the same we look now? Would you consider those who invaded different continents and killed innocent people saints? Because neither God nor would I think about these ruthless people going against innocent nations. In the Pledge of Allegiance, the last few words are with liberty and justice for all. Probably the reason why they're last is because they leave it for last. Well, not me. I want my liberty and justice now. And so do all the voices of crying children whose parents have been beaten, murdered, lynched, raped, jailed, and many other abhorrent events. Who are the savages now? Americans or other cultures?
Look at the African. Even though I was born in America, I look alien to the white guys. When I go in their neighborhoods, in their eyes, my size and my mind is different. But no, I have high self-esteem. I think I'm a pretty boy. I love the way I walk, I love the way I talk. So the next time that white guy says, why are you so ugly? I laugh and say, I might be ugly to you, but I'm pretty to me.
The sound of African Americans shouting, we are people too. The sound of little babies crying because they are hungry. The sound of people crying because they are getting beat. I see women and men getting abused because they are of color. I hear gunshots coming from behind me. I hear policemen yelling at us saying that we would not be equal to them. But guess what? We have Martin Luther King, a leader, a dreamer, a fighter, a hero, to thank for all the changes that has took place. He had a dream, and that dream came true. R.I.P. to my hero. If it wasn't for him, we probably would still be living in inequality. I've witnessed fights, I've witnessed drug dealing. I don't think our hero would be too happy about this.
Mama's Princess in the Hood. In Kingsbridge, I keep asking myself, so Martin Luther King Jr. died for this, for drugs, gangs, and sex. I grew up without a dad. I mean, he don't deserve to be called dad. He should be called a bum, a bozo, a stranger, and an unknown creature. I'm Mama's Princess in the Hood. I'm from Kingsbridge in 196, living there ever since I was born. In the hood, various cynical things happen. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, etc. died for what? These hood rats and so-called OGs always starting something. Mama told me these hood rats ain't crap. They nasty and dusty, always itching for attention. Mama always said not to be a hood rat, but an educated black Latina who can be her own boss and make so much money. I asked, Mama, why can't this end? She said, I don't know, but the devil is a lie. True fact is that Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Nelson Mandela, Muhammad Ali, and the rest worked hard for nothing. America's dead to me, dead.
We say we can't be equal, but our life is just a prequel. Living off your mama's rent, and yet you on your phone trying to vent. Life hasn't hit you yet, so don't call this an event. My mom experienced lots of things, good and bad. So this is why I don't always fuss and act mad. America's a place where you have to survive. It is also a place where you have to persevere and live your lives. This dream has come true, and I believe it so. Hispanics and blacks unify together to strive and go. But remember this, there will always be opposition. And after this, you should look at school as a mission, with two objectives, to either pass or be efficient.
Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, Emmett Till, Jack Johnson, Little Rock Nine. Think about how all these people has greatly influenced your life, the teacher said, but I'm not black. Think about how your life would have been right now if it weren't for all these people that fought for African American rights. But I'm not black. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Think about how your life would have been different if it weren't for all those people that fought for African American rights. But I'm not black. Doesn't matter. You could be Hispanic, Native American, Asian, African American, whatever. However your life had been different. Think.
America, a country where black lives matter. On the corner, you see a police brutality that makes the family sadder. America, a country where the police don't pay the price. Racist to the black, not even being nice. America, where a wannabe president picks on the Latinos, saying the most racist things to all those. America, this is America, and this is how America is going to be.
Let's clap it up, everybody. Now we're going to start our African American Trivia Bowl. Contestants, please come up. 6th grade, we have American University. 7th grade, we have Boston University. 8th grade, we have Purdue. So, representing the blue team is 8th graders out there. They have you came from McGill University. Representing our yellow team, Fatima and Kyle. Fatima and Kyle represent American University 6th grade. And 7th grade, our brother Sean represent Boston. So scholars, the next one is so similar to the opening rounds. We will ask questions. We have buzzers now. The first color that we see will get a chance to get the question. If they get the question correct, my assistant Samara will write down points. If they get the question incorrect, there are no points taken off. However, in between questions, if after the advisor we are too loud, we will lose points, just like in the practice round. So let's support each other and staff so they get it right, but let's bring it back. The most I will do is a 5 countdown. Let's bring it back at that. We'll have 3 rounds. Round 1, we'll ask a few questions. Round 2, we'll ask questions, and then it'll be the final round. Thank you, Sean. Once they buzz in, we'll have 5 seconds to answer each question. At the end of 5 seconds, if they don't answer, they will lose the opportunity to answer. We'll begin with the first question. This is a question for 100 points. 100 points. What was the name of the network? Oh, what was the name of the network? Underground Railroad, they have it correct. Say it loud. 100 points for the blue team, please loud. 100 points for the blue team. Good, sorry. All right. 100 points. 100 points. Dr. Ralph Buster.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Nobel Peace Prize is correct. 100 points. The question was, Dr. Ralph Buster became the first Black American to win what team is what? Read the question. Okay. Get some markers. 200 points. In 1956, blue team. Incorrect. In 1956, tennis is correct. The question was, in 1956, Althea Gibson became the first African American to win what race and title? Okay, I'll switch to the other question. What is the name of the people? Abolitionists is correct. What is the name of the people who fought to enslaved abolitionists in France? Okay. Let me get a little louder. For 400. This one was the first black. Macy Jones is correct. The first black woman to okay, for 200 points. In 1997, it's 20. Tiger Woods is correct. The question was, in 1997, it's 21-year-old became the youngest person to badminton to win the national title, correct? Okay. For 400, what does SNC yellow?
Student Nonviolence Coordinating Committee.
Correct. SNCC stands for Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. For 300, 300. This record company now.
Motown.
Motown is correct. too bad. Okay. 200 points. Frank Robinson. Or, what is that? Alright, we're The question was, Frank Robinson became the first baseball player to receive Golden Glove in both National and American Leagues. MVP is correct. Oh, all right, here we go. Who was the first? Incorrect. 300 points. 300 points. Who was the first Black American senator in Congress? Yellow. Incorrect. So, green, this is the question. The question is, green is the only one I can answer. Who was the first Black American senator in Congress? Only one can answer. 3, 2, 1. No guess? Okay, no guess. The answer is Hiram Rose. You also got that on the last question for the practice. Next question. Whitney Young African. Correct. Whitney Young African certified correct. 200 points. 200 points. What 1986? Correct. What? I'm sorry. I apologize. I read wrong, so skip that question. 200 points. 200 points. Who was the first Black American? Correct. 200 points. Who was the first Black American woman elected to the state?
Crystal Bird Fawcett.
Correct. 200 points. Okay. All right, for 200 points. Who was the first Black American national security? Well, that was correct. First Black American national security. This is the last question for round one. The last question. The last question for round one. 300 points. 300 points. Maynard Jackson became the first Black American mayor of what city? Oh, blue. Wait, sorry. Yeah. Blue is without press out, yellow press. Okay. I do honest. It was the buzzer. All right, 300 points. Okay. What years? Okay, yellow it out. What year did Shirley Chisholm become the first? 1972. 300. So guys, that's the end of round one. That's the end of round one. What we're going to have now is the contestants are going to go to the side, sit back down. We're going to have some more poetry. So can I please have Khadija, Shauna, Carol, Mika, Brianna, Nicholas, and Rebecca Anika May, Shawty Samuels, Carol Campbell, Anika May Jabbar, Brianna Brown, Nicholas Lodge, Bradley. I'm at 2. Now I'm at 1. Okay, so we have 3 more poets before we begin our second round. The game is not over. We still have a second round and a final round, so anybody can still win. But we'll have 3 more poets. We're going to start with Rebecca. Rebecca, please read one.
The story begins from long ago, sitting down to watch a show. I saw this man, his name was Jim Crow. Couldn't believe that I didn't know. He was pretending to be black, yet there were no scars on his back. I asked myself a question and says he needs to make a confession. The people around me laugh while he's pretending to take a bath. He takes a piece of soap and with little bits of water he coats. They look at me when he shows he has no decency. I make my way out. I am about to just help. I see the world differently and know that Emmett Till was killed ruthlessly. My brother goes to vote. The white man says fresh off the boat. He takes the literacy test and tries his very best. He passes, but he's penniless. I bring him money, $1 exactly. Now he pays his tax and is told he needs to take slaps. My brother's confused because he doesn't have running shoes, but I understand until it's time to go. It's over, the end of the show. I explain and say Grandpa didn't vote, so all he can do with us is just a moan. He sees the world differently and knows black men were put in jail unreasonably. My cousin is a maid and takes the bus every day. She sits in the back because she knows she's black. One day there's no seats in the back, but the front is not packed. With her big belly and a big bag of jelly, she sits in the front and the white man grunts. He tells her get up and she says I'm tired. Can't you see my bum? He calls the police and she's arrested crying, please, please. She sees the world differently and knows everything is not what it always seems to be. Now to this day, we're with MLK, standing to fight even though we know the dogs may bite. We stand for equality, even though we're not white. We stand for freedom, and no, we don't want to be them. We stand for justice, and we wish to be trusted.
Freedom for all, segregation did fall. I have a dream, said King. Freedom and equality we now sing. Separate but equal, that was a lie. Separate but equal, they wanted to defy. Separate but equal, so why out of injustice we cry? But then a great leader came along. King has rewritten America's horrible song. We are eternally grateful for King and those unsung. Freedom didn't exist then, so King assured them that it will not last for long. King dared to bring freedom everywhere. King was said, I have a dream. Everyone knows that his dream has come true.
February. Only 28 days to celebrate our sacrifice. Only 1 month to remind us of our heroes. What about the other 11 months? Why do African Americans only get recognized for 28 days? For the work people put in, for their marching, for their dreams. February, the shortest month out of the 12. Isn't it funny how we get the shortest month to look back? Look back on the way most were treated unjustly. Killed just for being an African American. February, the time to be proud of who you are. Why are most African Americans only proudest to show themselves as African Americans in February? There are some who represent their culture, the jazz, the hip hop, the dancing, and much more. Oh, what a culture. But why? Why only February? Aren't we good enough now? Shouldn't we be recognized all 365 days of the year, February? Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Rihanna. Let's clap it up. Can we have the trivia contestants back to stage? Trivia contestants back to stage. Round two. Round one. Okay. So, after round one, and again, it's anybody's game, 2.5 to 5. So, after round one, we have the blue team with 1,500 points, the yellow team with 1,200 points, and the green team gets the score, but they're about to get on board this round. We have a few questions in this round, and then we'll have the final round. So, question number one. Question number one, 200 points. 200 points. In what year was the YMCA organized? Blue team. That is incorrect. Speak loud. Okay. For the yellow green. And what year YMCA organized? Yellow. 1876 is incorrect. Green team.
1867.
That is incorrect. William L. Still organized the YMCA in 1880. Okay. For 200 points. James Todd Smith. Green. Time's up. James Todd Smith is Jason Beck, 1 point. James Todd Smith is given name for what round action? For 400 points. 400 points. In 1907, yellow.
In 1907, wait, no.
Time's up. The question is, in 1907, who did Jack Johnson defeat in the heavyweight blue team? Correct. Okay, 500 points. Jessica was the fourth yellow.
Heavyweight title. No.
Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals in the Olympic Olympics. The year was given on the screen. What year was the Olympics in which Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals? Again, they came 1936 is correct. For 200 points. What is the name of the program created by? Correct. 200 points. What was the name of the program created by the U.S. government?
Freedmen's Bureau.
Correct. This is a program created by the U.S. Department of History Studies. Research. Okay. For 400 points. Number plus 45. So, now we're going to be 400 points for the yellow team, but now subtract 100 points for the yellow team. Subtract 100 points for the yellow team. So add 3 points because of the outburst of response. Thank you. Well, scholars, listen to the question and listen to what. What is Malcolm X's? What is Malcolm X's? For 300 points. 300 points. What was the date of President Barack Hussein Obama?
January 3rd, 2008.
Incorrect. What is the year of President? Incorrect. Listen to the question. So what was the date and or year President Barack Hussein Obama was inaugurated as the 44th president? Yeah, 5 seconds. Go. 400 points. That's incorrect. That's correct answer is 2009. Okay, close. For 200 points. What is the name of the law that limits the rights of yellow?
Black coats.
Correct. The name of the law that limits the rights of African Americans? What is the name for, I'm sorry, 300 points? I was 200. For 300 points, 300 points. What is the name of the militant organization? Black founded in 1966 after their organization. We have 4 more questions this round. 4 more questions this round. We'll move to the final round. What is segregation?
The practice of separating people by race, ethnicity, or religion.
Correct. 200 points for the yellow team. I have my thing on the bottom. Yeah, that's not the game. I'm good with that. Thank you. I'm sorry, so 200 points. The second songwriter, 200 points for the blue team, and the red one's left. Okay. In 1934, sorry. In 1931, who became the first black composer to have a symphony together?
William Grant.
That's correct. Two questions left. In what year did Richard Green become the first? 18? Okay. What year? 1879 is incorrect. What year did Richard Green become the first black to graduate from Harvard University?
1870.
1870 is correct. This is the last question for round 2. The last question for round 2. Last question for 2 points. What black Americans follow the
Rosa Parks.
Okay, somebody brings out the scores. Add it up. So right now, we are about to have the final round. So sorry for participating. Let's thank the three teams participating in the winning round. For the final round, I will take away points. Okay, so for the final round right now, the blue team and yellow team are about to talk to their partners at 5 seconds to write down the number of denominators to wager. I'm going to ask them the final question. You can write the final question on the paper. Final answer, I'm sorry. And write the final answer on the paper. Make it now, go to the side, write down the numbers to wager. You got 5 seconds to talk about this wager. How much you want to wager? 5 seconds. For the final question, we will each have about 30 seconds So right now, and the winning prize is to go on trivia. You know that, right? I have a question. Right? Spelling is nothing, that's the kind of like you say. Write the names of two of the largest historically black fraternities and two of the largest historically black sororities. Two and two. The time has started. Got 30 seconds. Audience. Audience in the audience. Please silence. I'm standing quiet in here. You done? Done? Sure? Okay. They have selected their answers. I'm going to give them the microphone to read out their answers. We will start with the yellow team who had 3,000 points, and they bet all 3,000 points. And you have answers of for fraternity.
We have Alpha Phi Alpha and Kappa Alpha Phi, and for sororities we have Kappa Alpha Kappa and Zeta Phi Beta.
Well, that's correct. So you have 5, so that's correct. So you have 6,000. And the blue team had 3,200 points. They risked it all as well, at the advice of Mr. Alvarez. And their answers are fraternities.
Frats, I got Alpha Phi Alpha, Omega Psi Phi, and for sororities, we got Sigma Gamma Rho, and Zeta Phi Beta.
Which is correct.
The blue team.
I am now 3. I see I'm at 2. We're at 1. Oh, voice is over this time. Guys, seriously, everybody's thank God for this. So I really want to stand up for themselves. Everybody, stand up for themselves. Everybody. So everybody watching the TV and everything. This guy really allowed us to do this in high school. High school scholarship doing this together. We are now about to exit because it was time for the second period. McGill will let you guys know on the trip will be shortly. Thank you guys for standing by. But I have to say, McGill is in 6th grade, also in 2nd place. There are some high school scouts who want to challenge you guys. So, see, one of them is over there. So we're probably going to have a challenge to high schools. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to set that up with high school leadership so everything that know because they think that they can beat you after they think they can beat you. So we're going to see. But guys, seriously, thank you. We're now about to exit. We're going to exit this gym the same way we came in, silently. We're going to second period. I'm going to put the class who's ready to leave. And if you are the last class, if you're not with the last class, Miss Smith and I'm sorry guys, let's thank what's your name, sir? Right. Let's thank Mr. Greg. Love this witness together so everybody can watch this on this moment. Let's snap it up. Let's see who's gonna snap it up. Everybody, so let's thank him for that. Okay. I would like for our 8th graders to lead the way. Exit right now. 8th grade, please show us up in 6th grade how to lead the gym. 8th grade, please stand. If you are 8th grade before, please just go up to this side.